the Harappan civilization and also known as Indus Valley civilization. Okay, good morning to one and all. Today we are going to learn a lesson of the Indus Valley civilization. In this civilization, there are some key points. Key concepts means which we are going to learn in this lesson. They are meaning of civilization. At first of this lesson, we are going to learn what is the meaning of civilization. Many people didn't know the meaning of civilization and what is Indus Valley civilization and how it is originated and where it is originated and besides which river it is originated and what is the society there, like what is our original society and how is the social life there and how they town planning and what are their occupations and their religious beliefs, trade, art and architecture. Every civilization has its own art and architecture and own religious beliefs. For example, this Indus Valley civilization people believe that life after death. Mesopotamia people also believe that life after death. Like that, many religious beliefs are there for every civilization, and every civilization has a unique art and architecture. Okay, the Indus Valley civilization art is different from the Mesopotamia because every civilization has its own unique art and architecture. And the timeline of this Indus Valley civilization is 3000 BCE to 1500 CE. Okay, next, meaning of civilization. What is the meaning of civilization? Many people didn't know what is the meaning of civilization. Can you say what's the meaning of civilization? Definitely, many of the people can't answer it because it's very complicated. I will tell you very easily. Here, first is the definition. An advanced stage of human society where people led a settled life, engaged in other activities other than food production, and have an organized social system and take a part in recreational activities is called civilization. Okay, it's some complicated, no? I will tell you very easily. Okay, an advanced stage of human society means, for example, take early humans. It's not a advanced stage of human society. Okay, and they didn't being have a settled life, and they didn't participate other than food production. Okay, but civilization means it is an advanced stage of human society, and in this the people have a settled life and also engaged in activities other than food production. That means they didn't engage in only food production other than food production like art, craft, trade, etc. But early humans only engage in food production. They didn't trade, they didn't make any arts. So early humans are not a civilization. Civilization means an advanced stage of human society where people have a settled life and engaged in activities other than food production and take part in recreational activities is called a civilization. Okay. Uh, when the beginning of this civilization, man began a settled life and started growing his own food by agriculture process. Okay, um, it was not necessary that all men should take only one job. Different men can take different jobs which they were talented. For example, a, a person take agriculture. He knows very much about the agriculture, so he take that. Another one take the weaver's job. Another one take in the art section, that is making sculptures, making jewelry, etc. So, if all humans take only the specified only one job, then it's not a civilization, because they can't lead a settled life. If all doing one job, they can't begin a settled life. Okay, next. From the different ages, scholars have different opinions on the characteristics of civilization. Characteristics of civilization. What is characteristics of civilization means? There are some items to prove that it is a civilization. That means there are some items like urban settlements, political organization. There are some. If they all in the civilization, then it is proved as a civilization. For example, take Indus Valley civilization only. It has urban settlements, political organization, some sort of structure, surplus food production, written script, development of craft, different occupations, public buildings. So it is proved as a civilization. That is, the every civilization has these all characteristics. Then only it is proved as a civilization. Okay. Okay, next. The earliest river valley civilization has some common features also, like craft, religion, writing, developing science and mathematics also. Okay, this Indus Valley civilization has a very advanced state civilization, because they developed mathematics and science also. Next, here you can see the good to know. Archaeologist V. Gordon Slide in 1936 identified some elements of civilization in his book Man Makes Himself. These included wheeled craft and draft animals, the smelting of copper and bronze, a solar candle, writing standard of measurements, irrigation ditches, specialized craftsmen, urban centers, and supplies of food necessaries to support non-agriculture workers who lived within the walls of the city. By this para, you can understand how the Indus Valley civilization is advanced, because in this they written that they had V. Gordon Child written that they have copper and bronze metals. They invented copper and bronze metals and make sculptures with them. And they have invented a solar candle also, and they have a written script also. Here you can see written script. Okay, and they have standard measurements for their units. Okay, they also have standard measurement for their units like meter, centimeter. Okay, they have also irrigation ditches, and they supply food for necessary non-agriculture workers like weavers, craftsmen who lived within the walls of the city. By this, you can understand how the Indus Valley civilization is a good civilization and an advanced civilization. Okay, next, see here, this is the map of the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, and here you can see the Indus Valley civilization. This is the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, and surrounding places, this is the earliest Chinese civilization, and it is the river Euphrates civilization, and it is Mesopotamia civilization. Okay, these are the four earliest civilizations. Okay, these are only the four earliest civilizations in the world. Okay, next, how the growth of civilization started. This growth of civilization started during the Bronze Age. Okay, in this Bronze Age, man started to being a settled life. you can notice that many civilizations are the besides of a river or a valley. Why? Why all the people choose rivers and valleys to begin their civilization? Because by rivers and valleys they have a good fertile land and have a water, drinking water, and all the and other for other activities they have water available. That's why all the earliest civilizations are all near the rivers only. Okay, if, if we if we select rivers or valleys for our civilization, then the soil will be fertile and the water will be available for plentifully, and the crops grow plentifully, and it is easy to trade with other people. Okay, and it is very easy to catch fishes for their food. Fishes also parts of their food, no? So that's why all the early civilization choose the rivers to begin their civilization. Okay, here you can also see the earliest civilizations developed along the river banks, that is the Nile in Egypt. Here you can see Nile, Egypt. See, okay, this is the Nile, Egypt. Here you can see Nile river also. Okay, next Euphrates. This is the Euphrates of river Tigris in Iraq. It is the present day Iraq. Okay, and Hang Ho in China, and Indus Valley civilization in our India. These are the three earliest civilizations. Okay, next, these rivers only gave birth to our civilizations, what are known as river valley civilizations. These rivers these are very very important rivers. These rivers only give a birth to civilizations. From that civilizations only we now have advanced technology. Okay, so they are known as the river valley civilizations. Okay, now coming to Indus Valley civilization. This Indus Valley civilization started about 4700 years ago. Okay, and it has a highly developed urban civilization of Paleolithic age, and it has flourished, that means started. It has started in northwestern part of subcontinent. You can here also see that northwestern part. This is the northwestern part of our India. Here only the Indus Valley civilization has developed, and this is the, I already said, you know, that this is the oldest civilization. Okay, and it was started in the 20th century. And how it was found, you have already doubt that how this civilization was found. That means in 1921 Dayaram Sahni, and he has an archaeological survey of India officer. Okay, here I will point that. Okay, all of you note it. Dayanand Sahni. He invented this Harappan civilization. He discovered the ruins of city of Harappan in West Punjab. Okay, in a year later, that is 1922, Rakladas Banerjee, another officer, he is another officer, Archaeology Survey of India, he discovered Mohenjo-daro. Okay, Mohenjo-daro is also a very important civilization. Mohenjo-daro civilization is also a part of Harappan civilization. Okay, the civilization didn't stuck at only one place. It will extended one place to another. Okay, like that this Harappan civilization extended to another place. That place is known as Mohenjo-daro. Okay, Mohenjo-daro is situated at Lakhna district of Sindh. Okay, this Mohenjo-daro is known as in its local language, it is known as Mound of the Dead. Okay, this excavation of Mohenjo-daro proved that Harappan civilization extended from one place to another place. Okay, so this civilization has developed before the Aryans come to our country, and Aryans come to our country in the copper bronze age, but this civilization started in the bronze age only. It is estimated that this civilization has flourished in 3000 BCE to 1500 BCE. I already said you this in the timeline of the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so the sites of the civilization were first discovered along the tributaries of the Indus River. That's why, because it was discovered along the Indus Valley tributaries, that's why it is known as Indus Valley civilization. Okay, and since Harappa was the first site to be discovered, because in this civilization Harappa was the first site to be discovered. There are so many sites in the civilization, but Harappa was the first site to be discovered. That's why this civilization called as Harappan civilization. Okay, extent. How the extent of this Indus Valley civilization? Okay, you have all a doubt that where did the civilization flourish? Where did it begin? Actually, initially it was believed that the Harappan civilization was extended to other civilizations. That means this Harappan civilization was situated at the river bank of Indus Valley, and it's also extended to the tributaries of Indus Valley, Indus River also. Okay, but the ruins of the civilization unearthed in, and that means many of these ruins of this civilization are also we observed in Chauhan Daro, Sindh, Lotha, Gujarat, Kalimbang, Rajasthan, etc., and northwestern parts of India. Okay, actually, even so many of these civilizations were discovered like this. Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were possibly the twin capitals of the same civilization. They believed that Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are only the twin capital cities of the same civilization. Okay, these two cities are built almost identical plans only, well laid street lights, etc. These two cities are laid almost identical plans. That's why they believe that these two are the twin capitals of the civilization, of the same civilization. Okay, that means Indus Valley civilization. Here there is good to know. See, all of you, when the Harappan site was discovered, it was observed that the engineers had unknowing used the bricks of Harappan times construct the railways in Punjab. The throughout that Harappan mound was the rich source of ready-made high quality, thus many Harappan buildings were completely destroyed. Okay, this Harappan site was firstly discovered when the railway lines are constructing in Punjab. When the railway lines are started to construct in Punjab, at that time this Harappan city started discovery. Okay, here you can see the extension of this Harappan civilization. All of you see how many of this. This is Mohenjo-daro and this is Harappa. I think you understand that Harappa is only one part of this civilization, and this is the Indus Valley civilization. You can also see that this is the Sutul, Ravi, Chenab, and Jhelum. These are the tributaries of Indus Valley civilization. Along these all tributaries, there is one civilization. Along Sutur, Benwali, and Kalbang. Okay, along Sutur, Benwali, and Kalbang. Along Bias, Rapu, and along this Yamunas, Alagmipur, and along Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Harappa. Along Indus, Mohenjo-daro, Kotoji. All these are. So this is for our today's lesson. We will discuss the next lesson in part 2. Thank you for watching. You